Alright, we're going to try this out.
Alright. It's crazy how much noise they can make. This whole thing, because they literally...
Alright, so the TIG welds definitely straighten these plates back up for me. I am very happy. I don't know if you can see that or not. We did have a massive rock going there. Now I'm going to show you the other side. The other side, you can see it's got that same issue. A little bit of welding warp there. So to get it to fix, I just ran the TIG torch in those 5 positions and it straightened it right up. So we're going to do this one too. 142 amps. You can see we're perfectly flat now. If I put it on that weld, it's going to rock on that melted metal a little bit. But you can still see doing really nice. So there you go, flame straightening with a TIG torch. Straightening warped metal with heat. I was punching that with 142 amps at a pulse frequency of 33 hertz and 33%. And something else was 33. I do that Casey's 33s, whatever he does. It's been a while since I've set this up. All right, got the Johnson line laser on it there. The green lasers are the best, dude. If you're gonna get a line laser, definitely get one of the green ones. So there you go. We got that bad boy straight, dude. So flame straightening with a TIG torch is definitely gonna be a new tool in my box. Okay, so we're getting this thing ready to go here. We got a bow. The beam was already bowed when I started, but I'm going to try some flame heating. See if I can get this bow out of this beam. Okay, I'm going to get this triangle red hot. I'm going to use a TIG torch. I'm going to try not to melt it too bad. What we want to do is cause a compression. It's going to cause a plastic deformation. And then when it cools off, it's going to shrink. Let's see how this goes. A little bit different than what we did on the other one you saw. We were causing a liquid puddle of metal to contract, and that was our driving force. Here, we're just going to heat the metal up to a point where it expands, causes a plastic deformation on its own, and then during contraction, it should shrink up the length of the top, which will pull that arc in for us. I hope. Let's give it a shot. You can see that gap is just about gone. Look at that. It's closing as we're looking at it. It completely closed up right there almost. Just that small gap left. Huge improvement nonetheless.